Span P content div, it is equal to div GPT, line height, 0px, font size, 0px. There are nearly 650 million mobile phone users in India, and over 300 million of them have a smartphone. For these users, Chinese players became the first choice this year as they launched devices with compelling features, thus dominating the budget and mid-range price segment in the country. Chinese vendors captured 49% of the Indian mobile phone handset market in the first quarter of 2017, with a 180% year-on-year revenue growth, threatening to wipe out domestic players from the overall handset segment. Document right, if ISSA banner is equal to free and DisplayCon banner is equal to 1, document right, Googleted CMD push, function, Googleted define out of page slot, /65162394 out of page _1x1 desktop, div GPT add 1490771277198 add service, Googleted Poobads. Googleted Poobads enable sync rendering, Googleted enable services. Among the top Chinese brands, Xiaomi witnessed the biggest growth this year. With a market share of May 23% and having shipped 9.2 million smartphones in the third quarter this year, Xiaomi became the fastest growing smartphone brand with a growth rate of nearly 300% year-on-year in the third quarter this year. According to IDC, Samsung had 23.5% market share in India. Similar to Xiaomi, the Lenovo Motorola combine was at 9%, Vivo at 8.5% and Oppo at 7.9%. For Xiaomi, its Redmi Note 4 device that was launched in January at Rs 9,999 for the base model, 2GB RAM and 32GB onboard storage, proved to be a game changer and its best-selling smartphone too. The company shipped approximately 4 million units of the device in this quarter, said IDC. Chinese brands like Huawei, which sells its youth-centric sub-brand Honor in India, Vivo, Motorola, a Lenovo brand, and Oppo's performance remained strong and contributed to more than half of the total smartphone shipments in the country. Aiming to push its position up in the highly competitive Indian market, Honor launched flagship products at unbeatable prices, like the highly successful Honor 8 Pro, Rs 29,999, and Honor 7X, starting at Rs 12,999. Vivo and Oppo's aggressive marketing spends also paid them hefty dividends. With smartphone growth nearing saturation in metros, Chinese players were also busy building their base in Tier 2 and 3 cities. When it comes to manufacturing in India, Xiaomi announced its third plant in the country based out of Noida and the first facility for power banks in partnership with HePad Technology. Spread across 230,000 square feet, the Noida unit is a dedicated facility for Xiaomi power banks where the Mi Power Bank 2i will be assembled. The company already has 2 smartphone manufacturing plants in Sri City, Andhra Pradesh, where more than 95% of its smartphones sold in India is assembled locally. Meanwhile, South Korean giant Samsung also announced that it would invest Rs 4,915 crore in expanding its Noida manufacturing plant to double the production capacity of both mobile phones and consumer electronics. The Foreign Investment Promotion Board approved OPPO's request to open single-brand retail stores in the country.